Now we understand the structure of the course, in this topic let's have an introduction to LabVIEW. So our objective here is to understand what LabVIEW can be used for and who should be using LabVIEW. So we're going to go through what is LabVIEW, LabVIEW case studies, and some careers using LabVIEW. So what is LabVIEW? Well, the first thing to note that LabVIEW is actually an acronym. LabVIEW stands for Laboratory Virtual Instrument Engineering Workbench. But what does that actually mean? So let's break down what I use LabVIEW for and what hundreds of thousands of other engineers use LabVIEW for. A lot of people use LabVIEW for hardware control, so you might be connecting different types of instruments. That could be benchtop instruments or PC-based acquisition cards that you plug in directly to your computer. Let's say we want to take lots of analog of digital voltages. We could do that using LabVIEW from a huge variety of different pieces of hardware. LabVIEW can be used as a graphical programming environment, and within graphical programming there are so many subtopics. It's a programming environment, and we can program the way that we think. I'm a very graphical learner, and so I find LabVIEW excellent for getting my thoughts and putting them into code. We can continuously compile code, which makes developing software much quicker than more traditional programming languages. The code is inherently parallel, which means LabVIEW code can actually be more efficient than code written in other languages. And within the graphical programming environment of LabVIEW, there are lots of core engineering tools available. So if we break those subjects down into subcategories, with programming environments, you can program on Windows, Linux, Mac, or even embedded systems such as Raspberry Pi, real-time operating systems or RTOS, and even FPGAs. And the core engineering tools that are available include things like control algorithms, so PID control systems or fuzzy logic, or signal processing such as FFTs or fast Fourier transforms. But there are hundreds of tools available natively in LabVIEW for you to use. And of course, LabVIEW can be used as data visualization. So let's propose we use hardware control to gather lots and lots of data. We use graphical programming to manipulate that data, though we can visualize that data as well. And all of that can happen within LabVIEW. However, LabVIEW can be used for much more than what you see on the screen.